turnouts.
North American B-25 Mitchell. On April 18, 1942, the world held its breath as 16 B-25 Mitchell medium bombers lumbered off the deck of the USS Hornet, hundreds of miles from their target. This was the Doolittle raid, a daring one-way mission to strike Tokyo. These bombers weren't designed for carrier takeoffs, but with grit and exceptional skill, their pilots lifted them into the sky, proving the B-25's versatility and delivering a massive blow to enemy morale. But while the legend of the Doolittle raid cemented the B-25 in history, it was only the beginning of its evolution. The true terror of the Mitchell was yet to be unleashed, not as a medium-altitude bomber, but as a low-level bringer of destruction gunship. As the war in the Pacific intensified, the need for a potent anti-shipping and ground attack aircraft became critical. The answer was to transform the B-25. Engineers did something audacious. They removed the bombardier station and replaced it with pure concentrated firepower. The B-25G variant appeared with a massive 75mm cannon in the nose, the largest gun ever mounted on a production bomber at the time, capable of punching holes in enemy ships. But this was just the start. The subsequent B-25H model was the Apex Predator. It kept the 75mm cannon and added 4 forward-firing .50 caliber machine guns in the nose, 2 more on the fuselage cheeks.
50s.
Could be supplemented by waist gunners and a tail gunner, turning the aircraft into a flying arsenal. These gunships would scream in at treetop or mast height, leading with the earth-shattering thump of the cannon before unleashing a torrent of .50 caliber rounds.
.50, it's a 50, dude.
They decimated Japanese shipping, destroyed supply depots, and annihilated ground concentrations with brutal efficiency. The Mitchell had transformed from a respectable bomber into the Pacific theater's most feared scraper, a true gunship that proved its adaptability and its devastating power, long after its famous first mission over Tokyo.
Wow.
The amount of farms in America has decreased by 72% since 1935. American farmers at that time were highly valued and rewarded for the blood, sweat, and tears that they put into their operations. Unfortunately, nowadays, that is just not the case. Today, only 3% of the country are farmers, and that number is decreasing year after year. In this day and age, most farmers have no support, no community, and are honestly struggling to get by. Farmers have always been and will always be the hardest workers in the country, but unfortunately, they don't see the rewards that they deserve for their honest work.
Ah, bullshit.
All right. Yeah, sorry. Tell Steve and the madam on stage about your conflicts. You have to deal with me. Okay? You have to just deal with me. All right? Yes. Hello. How are you doing? I'm good. How are you? Oh, all right. So I have a question about the name of the tour. Could you tell me what you mean by brainwashing?
Yeah, I mean, traditionally on college campuses, you are being brainwashed, and by brainwashing, you don't allow dissident ideas, different perspectives or worldviews, and typically on campuses, you'll learn some of the most parasitic ideas imaginable. So,
well, even so, I would argue that brainwashing is a little bit of a harsh term. My parents lived in the Soviet Union.
sort of what's happening in the Soviet Union.
They are not.
Well, so let me ask you a question. On most campuses, is this kind of discourse invited? And in most of your campuses, would you say that if you are a conservative, do you get graded fairly?
Yeah.
Do you guys get graded fairly? That's Soviet-style intimidation, right? Disagree, punishment.
That's not Soviet-style intimidation. You know what Soviet-style intimidation is?
Well, the next step